Here are the Kelme Master MG soccer cleats. In this video, I'm going to cover some of the pros and cons of these, including the sole plate, which is very unique, and I think some of you are really going to like it. Now, these cleats are very affordable for real leather, retailing for $90 US, and I'll put a discount code in the description below if you're interested in picking up a pair. The forefoot of the Kelme Master features a calfskin upper, which integrates into the K-frame midfoot. They have a lot of texture, and the grain of the leather almost reminds me of an American football leather. I'll see if I can get a good close-up there. The upper starts out a little bit stiff, so I would definitely break these in over a couple sessions before wearing them in matches. The upper is also embossed with these Ks, which provides a unique texture throughout the forefoot, and the K-frame support prevents too much stretching. Overall, the upper gives a good grip on the ball as you would expect from natural leather without being overly sticky. They do have a bit of padding throughout, so if you like a thicker upper, definitely check these out. The heel area is definitely on the wider side, and I think the fit could be better here. The heel lockdown in particular is not great. It would probably be a bit better if I had gone down a full size, but there's still too much volume in my opinion. The knit collar is comfortable, but doesn't really help lock the foot in either. There is a good amount of padding in the heel, however, and I don't have any complaints about the comfort. Now, where things get really interesting is the MG sole plate. From the pictures online, I thought it looked like a typical AG or MG sole plate, but after getting my hands on them, I can honestly say I've never seen one like this. They have a lot of studs, which I like to see in an MG cleat, but the studs are way shorter than I was expecting. The closest comparison I can think of is probably a turf shoe, just with fewer studs and a more aggressive outsole. If you like wearing turf cleats or even indoor shoes on AG, I think you'll really enjoy this stud pattern, and if you play on actual AstroTurf, then these will be perfect. Okay, let's look at the weight. These are a US size 8. And they weigh 268 grams or 9.47 ounces, which is about what I would have guessed with the thicker leather. The weight is a little bit on the heavier side, which again reminds me of turf shoes, but they do feel very solid, and I don't think durability will be a problem on artificial surfaces. I recommend going down a half size to a full size for these. I went a half size down to a US size 8, and they are still a little bit too big and too long for me. If you have narrow or medium width feet, I would probably go down a full size, and a half size down will probably be fine for wider feet. You can expect the leather to stretch a little bit if there are any snug areas. For the next generation, I would like to see a tighter fit in the heel, and the lockdown could be better in general. And I think the sizing could be a bit more consistent with other brands. I would love a slightly thinner upper as well, or potentially even K-leather. However, if you're looking for an affordable and comfortable leather cleat with a looser fit, I would definitely give these a try. I think you're going to love the sole plate if you're used to playing with turf or indoor shoes. Personally, I like Kelme's AG sole plate better, which are these. I think it's actually one of the best AG sole plates on the market. I did a review on these a little while back, and I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in checking them out. As always, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions.